Hey there guys, Nick Clark here, welcome to Focus Fitness Training. Today we're doing our new video, okay, which is different body types, okay. Now firstly, before we go any further, we need to find out what different body types are, or the different classifications, okay. Different classifications are, you have ectomorphs, people sort of more, your sort of hard gainer type, okay, sort of long and lean sort of people, but don't have a lot of muscular definition, but have very little, okay. Or you've got your mesomorphs, which are more your bodybuilding type of people, okay. They're the people who sort of tend to find it easy to gain weight, but also easy to lose weight as well, okay. But a much more sort of muscular defined sort of build, okay. Whereas you've got your endomorph people, okay, which are more, it can be pear-shaped, quite pear-shaped people, or bigger framed people, should we say, okay. Which obviously have a higher sort of body fat content, shall we say, okay, and find it very hard to lose that weight, okay. So they're on the complete opposite end of the scale of an ectomorph, okay. But not one person is just one body type, okay. You're never just one single sort of category. You are always a mixture, okay, because no one person is also like just the same, okay. You can have people that, let's say, skinny fat, shall we say, they're sort of lean, they're sort of skinny, long lean people, okay, but they have a higher body fat content than obviously somebody who doesn't, okay, which obviously would make them a mixture between an ectomorph and an endomorph, okay, because they don't have, let's say, a lot of muscular definition, but they're skinny, but they just have that higher body fat content. Okay, someone obviously who's, say, again, an ectomorph, but can build muscle quite easily, sort of a bit easier than most hard gainers, okay, then obviously that would make them a mixture between an ectomorph and a mesomorph, okay. So, I mean, take me for instance. I'm mainly an ectomorph, but I have the potential to build muscle as well, so I have mesomorph sort of attributes about me as well, okay. As you've seen in some of my videos, like I say, I'm quite well defined and quite well sort of built in certain areas, okay. Obviously, but people can always improve, okay. They can always make adjustments and make improvements on anything they do, okay. But you also have to I mean, firstly, if you're sort of starting your training up, you have to find out what sort of body type you are. You have to, because that way you can then move forward a bit more, okay. You can find out the sort of food you should be eating, okay, the sort of volume and exercise and frequency you should be doing it at, okay. Obviously, so the first step is basically sort of going there, finding out sort of what body type you are, thinking, do I build muscle quickly? Do I not build muscle quickly? Am I quite sort of long, tall and lean, okay, but do I have a high percent of body fat? All these things can sometimes be found out. Obviously, even if you hire a personal trainer, they should be able to tell you, okay, they should be able to sort of give you all the sort of body measurements you need of your BMIs and so on, okay. That's if you want to do it that way. Whereas if you want to do it your own way, obviously because you have a bit of knowledge of it, then that's fair enough, okay. But when it comes to sort of working out, guys, especially with sort of ectomorphs, mesomorphs and endomorphs, you have to be looking at your calorie content as well, okay. So ectomorphs, you need to be taking in a lot more calories than you're burning off, okay. If you start burning off more calories than you're taking in, you're not going to build the muscle. You're not going to sort of get bigger, okay, or put any weight on at all, because if you're only taking in a small amount of food and you're burning more off, then you sort of, there's no fuel in the body for it to work, okay. It needs to work properly, okay. So you need to sort of look at what you're sort of burning off, okay, calculate it all, and then sort of add at least another 500, another 1,000, 700, maybe 1,000 sort of calories on to your daily basis, okay, and say, right, I'm gonna consume that amount, obviously, but I'm gonna be burning off this amount as well. And once you do that, once you work that out, that's always good. I'm not saying to obviously count every single calorie you do, okay, but try and have a rough mark of what you want to eat that day, okay, and how much you're gonna take in, okay, so that you can build the muscle. You do have to consume more, obviously, than you burn off. Mesomorphs, now these guys, they have a high metabolism just like ectomorphs, okay? Maybe not as much, but still quite high. Okay, so they need to be taking in sort of a hell of a lot of calories as well. Okay, maybe a fraction less than ectomorphs, but still a high amount of calorie content, more than basically taking more than you're burning off. Okay, but like I said, with mesomorphs, they do tend to find it's very, very easy for them to sort of build the muscle and lose the muscle, or gain the weight and lose the weight. Okay, so they do kind of have the best of both worlds, but they do also have to maintain that sort of weight. Okay, so that is, and it's quite hard to maintain that weight. It's hard to sort of gain it, it's hard to lose the weight, but it's also very hard to maintain it as well. As really sometimes the hardest portion is once you've reached that goal is maintaining what you've got. Okay, now with endomorphs, you need to be doing the complete opposite end of the scale. Okay, the complete reverse. You need to be taking less than you were obviously sort of burning off. Okay, so you need to be burning off a hell of a lot and taking in slightly less. Okay, that doesn't mean starving yourself. Obviously, eat a normal amount, but do not take in or do not overindulge. Okay, in what you don't need to. Okay, you need to be sort of working out hard. Okay, but enough. Obviously, taking in enough calories so that you've got for enough of the workout and enough for the body to sort of come back and build, okay, but not sort of completely starving yourself, so don't go completely silly on that one, okay. That's where people tend to go wrong. They tend to starve themselves, overfeed themselves, and it just completely all mucks up there, okay. So you also need to find out your working out sort of range, okay. So you need to be working out in sort of certain different ways, okay, like your frequency and volume. Okay, so number of days, like for an ectomorph and an endomorph, they are around the sort of same sort of pattern. Okay, you need to be sort of working out maybe 3 to 4 times a week. Okay, obviously fit conditioning in there as well on the other days that you're not weight training. Okay, because conditioning and weight training together can sometimes sort of counteract each other. It doesn't always work. Okay, you can sometimes, if you do too much cardio before you do weight training, you're gonna knacker yourself out and not be able to put the full amount of work into your weights. Okay, so even, I mean, you can do some light, so something to warm your body up. If it's just some like shadow boxing or some sort of jumping jacks or some split squat jumps or something just very quick and explosive. Okay, just to sort of get your body warm and supple. Do a bit of stretching on the muscles that you're going to be working. Okay, like if you're going to be working your body, chest, shoulders, arms, upper back. Okay, and then you're done. And then obviously you go straight into your workout. Don't make it last too long, because that's also another thing. If people take far too long in the gym. Okay, you only need to be taking between, say, 20-40 minutes to about 60 minutes. Okay, you don't need to be doing an hour and a half. You don't need to be doing 2 hours. Okay, if you're in the gym for 2 hours, you're not working hard enough. Seriously, I mean, why would you know? You just don't need to be in there for 2 hours. Okay, say 40 to 60 minutes maximum is all you need to be doing. Okay, because if you're not knackered by 40 to 60 minutes, then, like I say, you're clearly not working hard enough. Okay, you're clearly not putting in the effort that you need. Okay, you don't need to be doing 15 sets of 15. Okay, just do 2 to 3 sets. You know, perfect. Okay, in your weight training. Okay, so make sure that you're getting sort of your right frequency. So make sure, obviously, ectomorphs and endomorphs, that you're getting 3 to 4 times a week, and get some sort of conditioning in there as well. Okay, so you keep your cardiovascular up. Okay, but get the sort of metabolism working the way you want it to work. Okay, let's say endomorphs are exactly the same, but the only difference I would say with endomorphs is maybe for your first week, especially if you're just starting out, is do your cardio for the first week. Okay, then in your sort of second week, halfway through, or your third week, then add in the weights. Okay, because you don't want to be doing too much. Okay, so add them in after say a week and a half. Okay, or third week. Okay, some light weights, so you can then start to burn even more calories. Okay, but if you get that metabolism working, get it sort of moving, okay, so that it knows to start to burn your calories. Okay, get it kick started, so it sort of thinks, oh, I better start working now. Okay, so as long as you sort of give it that sort of kick in the back, okay, then it will start working. With mesomorphs, okay, they can work out a little bit more, obviously, because, like I say, they can find it easy to, on both scales, okay, losing and gaining, okay, whereas they can work out about sort of 4 to 5, maybe 6 times a week, okay. Obviously, you wouldn't be doing high intensity, heavy training, okay, to keep that muscle that you've got, that you've built, okay, but obviously also fit some cardio in there as well, so they won't be fitting at least twice a week, maybe even 3 times a week, because they're be able to sort of go a bit longer, okay, but they want to be doing it for definitely for 60 minutes, okay, you want to be doing a definite 60 minutes of working out hard in the gym, and then off you go, and then taking your protein and so on. Okay, so yeah, for ectomorphs and endomorphs, between 40 to 60 minutes, okay, see how you last, okay, I would say maybe just start with 30 to 40, okay, and then build up to your 60 if you can only do that long, okay, whereas obviously mesomorphs go to the full 60, okay, because you should be able to last that long, okay, so make sure that you're working out properly, okay, don't overdo working out, okay, don't do too much working out, okay, especially on the ectomorph side, okay, because you don't want to be losing and taking too many calories out of your sort of body, okay, you need to be taking it in, okay, so make sure you're getting enough calories in there, and make sure you're working at the right frequency and volume, okay, but lastly for this sort of combination, you need to have your nutrition in check, okay, this is what a lot of people fuck up on, okay, seriously, they do fuck up on it, you know, they don't take in the right, well, basically what they need, okay, they go and do a hard ass workout and then go and eat a load of fatty burgers, or go on a night out. What's the point of that? If you, I mean, studies have shown, if you do a full week of working out really hard, eat really well, then go out on a night out, really heavy, I mean, heavy night of drinking out drinking, then you will lose every single piece of results that you achieve that week. What would be better, to have those results, live with those results, and be happy and sort of see what you've achieved with those results, or go out and have a few drinks and then lose everything and then have to go and gain it again all back the week after? Okay, you're basically just setting yourself back. You don't want to be doing that. Okay, so even if you do, I mean, I'm not saying cut everything that's nice out. What I mean is a balanced diet. This is why it has on the back of things a healthy, varied, balanced diet, yeah, okay, and not diet, but just balanced, okay, balanced way of eating, okay, so, you know, I mean, concentrate on mainly healthy stuff, okay, but have some treat stuff, okay, at the end of the week maybe, so work out from Monday to Friday, eat really healthy, you know, do really well, work out really well, okay, and then maybe have a cheeky beer, maybe have a cheeky piece of chocolate cake, okay, maybe have a pizza, you know. I'm not saying cut everything that's crappy out, obviously. You shouldn't obviously overindulge in that. There's no way you should do that. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying eat a healthy, balanced, varied way. Okay, so you can add some of those treat stuff in, because if you cut them out completely, okay, then you're going to end up getting cravings about 3 months down the line. Okay, and you go on a complete binge, and then it's going to fuck everything up. Okay, you do not want to be doing that, especially if you've worked hard. Okay, so you should always add those sort of little things in. I mean, I've learned from that experience myself personally. Okay, and it doesn't work cutting all the treat stuff out. You have to have 1 or 2 treat stuff things here and there, even if it is once or twice a week. Okay, so like say working from Monday to Friday, and then on the weekend being a little bit looser with your diet. Okay, you're allowed to have some treat stuff because your body needs it. Your body needs every piece of sort of food that is about. Everything has its sort of value. Okay, and everyone needs a little bit of sugar here and there. Okay, because if you don't, then obviously your sugar levels drop and then it all just goes a little bit wrong. Okay, So you don't want to be completely cutting that out. Obviously, have it in there once or twice a week, but mainly concentrate on the healthy stuff. But the best way I find to do it is look at what's healthy, look at what's not healthy, okay, and then sort of concentrate, like I say, mainly on the healthy stuff. Add that into your sort of week, okay, or maybe what you want for the week, okay, and then obviously you treat stuff that you can add that in maybe on the weekend here and there, okay, not over the top, okay, I'm not saying completely binge over the weekend, just a treat here and there, that's fine, okay, so don't overdo it, okay, but yeah, getting your nutrition in check is vital, okay, you need to have your proteins and you need to be having your carbs. Obviously, before we go any further on this, I may get a bit of flack for this, but I don't really fucking care. Diets don't work. Okay, yeah, I've just said it. Diets. Okay, no, they are a cardinal sin. Okay, diets are a fad. They do not fucking work. Okay, because they don't. Because they're either too longly drawn out. Okay, like really complicated. The food either takes an hour to sort of do. Why, like every piece of food takes an hour? I don't think so. Okay, or it's just boring. It's a boring food, or you can't have this, and you can't have that, you can't have this, and you can't have that. Why can't you have this? Why can't you have that? You can have that on a certain day. You can have this on a certain day. You want to be doing. You want to be sort of have a nice. You want to have a nice sort of way of eating. You want to eat normally. You don't want to completely cut things out, do you? Okay, so don't restrict yourself. Your meal plans, not diets, meal plans, okay, way of eating, okay, should be varied, okay, shouldn't be restrictive, shouldn't be boring, bland, complicated, or really long to prepare, should be quick and easy, okay. So, like I say, this is why I say look at your foods, look at the foods you've got, find out what is healthy, what isn't healthy, okay, and then look at ways that you can prepare different meals, okay. Like for a week, like even if it's just like last minute, like some chicken with some rice, add some peppers in there, like sort of green peppers, red peppers, or even add some, like some sweet corn, some peas, some green beans, some bit of this, bit of that, or even add some sauce with it, some like sort of peri sauce, just to give it a bit more flavour. Okay, if you want to add that sort of stuff in, you don't just have chicken, you have tuna, sort of, different kind of fish like salmon, okay, eggs, beef, pork, lamb, whatever it is that you fancy on that day, whatever you prefer. Okay, even peanut butter and eggs have a high quantity of protein. Okay, so even if you have, for a healthy snack, you have a peanut butter sandwich, okay, with some wholemeal bread, okay, and you're going to do fine because you can get obviously protein, you can get obviously carbs from your bread and the wholemeal from obviously all your sort of good digestiveness from your wholemeal, okay. So it'll be good for your digestive system. Okay, so make sure you're getting a good sort of lot of nutrition in there. Okay, so make sure it's in key and it's in check. Okay, otherwise you're not going to get the results you want because you're not being able to feed your body the results it wants. Okay, it won't give you you won't be able to feed it. Like I say, if you don't take in enough calories, you're going to be starving it, and it's not going to build. Whereas obviously, like mesomorphs, again, exactly the same. If you don't feed it, it's going to starve. Obviously, with endomorphs, don't starve yourself. Take in enough, but don't obviously completely starve yourself. But also with mesomorphs, now depending on the times of year it is, you may tend to sort of slightly cut back less from your carbs, where you tend to rip yourself down, okay, or you might tend to bulk yourself up during the winter months, okay, where you tend to sort of bulk out a bit more and have a bit more fat on you, okay, during the winter months. But that's completely up to you guys. Okay, it's completely up to you how you want to do it. You guys who are mainly mesomorphs, okay. So if you can gain weight easy and lose it easy, but like I say, just make sure you got your nutrition in check. Okay, you work out in the right sort of way, and you know what sort of body types you are. Okay, like I said, you're not just one body type. Everyone is a mixture. Okay, so you can have endo and ectomorphs, or mesomorphs and ectomorphs, or meso and endomorphs. okay, like slightly bigger guys that are big framed, okay, has a sort of mesomorph look, okay, but are not well defined enough. Okay, so that's more of an endomorph and a mesomorph, okay, just for an example, okay. But like I say, anyway, make sure you're working out right volume, right frequency, okay, but not too much. If you're a hard gainer, okay, make sure you're giving it to a good sort of 3 to 4 times a week. Same with an endomorph. Mesomorph, slightly a bit more. Make sure you're taking in the right sort of calorie content. Okay, make sure you're taking in more calories or eating less calories, depending what size scale you're on. And obviously, make sure that your nutrition is in check. Okay, obviously, please do not fuck it up. Do not mess it up. Okay, just make sure you're taking in the right sort of amounts of food. But you have to find out what works for you. Don't let somebody guide you on a diet that works for them, because if they're a completely different body type to you, then it's not going to work for you. Okay, you have to find out what works for you yourself. Okay, so it's all purely down to you. Okay, if you need help, obviously search stuff on the internet. Okay, or come and ask me for help, or go out and get a personal trainer or a nutritional advisor. Okay, they're all out there. Okay, and they all need hiring. Okay, I'm pretty sure that they're fully booked with clients, but I'm pretty sure they can fit you in somewhere. Okay, but if you want more ideas on sort of like conditioning stuff like that, then subscribe to my channel. Okay, and you'll be able to see all my other videos on conditioning. Okay, and I can even do a newer video on that as well to help you guys out if you like. But like I say, just make sure you get these 3 things done: nutrition, calorie content, workout. Okay, and working out, if you need a personal trainer, hire a personal trainer to help you with the body type thing, and obviously to work out a program for you to give you the right sort of volume and frequency. Okay, guys. Anyway, that is the body types video in the book. So I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, and I hope you found it informative. If you did, give it a thumbs up and a like. Obviously, make sure you don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as the YouTube channel here, Focus Fitness. And obviously, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay, because if you do subscribe, you can follow us every single step of the way. Never miss a video posted on this channel. Okay, and if you want to see more videos like this or more videos related to things like this, okay, then send in your comments. Let me know. Okay, so send it via the YouTube community or via social media, or even via my website. Okay, which is www.focusfitness.eurosite.com. Okay, if you want to contact me via my website. Otherwise, just contact me via the social media or the YouTube community, as I said. Obviously, but if you think it's going to help a friend out this video, obviously show them to the video, get them to subscribe. Okay, obviously, or if you think it's going to help out a family member as well, get them to subscribe as well. Okay. Anyway, like I said, I will see you guys in a few days with my new video. Okay, but make sure that right frequency, right nutrition, and right sort of training. Okay, and I'll see you guys in a few days. Bye.